my name is Jacob Wolfman, and I do a lot of stuff. I'm primarily a photographer and videographer, and I found out about Ghost Codes when it was in beta version, and I jumped on it real fast and played around in it, figured out how it worked, and rose to the top of the charts. Figured out a system, and a system that not only works for me, but it works for everybody, and just basically been using that system and trying to educate people on how it works so that you can be found and more discovered on Snapchat. Everybody has a different reason for Snapchat. Some people have it for business, some people have it for entertainment, just for fun. But if you want to be found on Snapchat, there's a way to do it, and it's through Ghost Codes. And you can either do it through Ghost Codes like individually, or you can do it through a strategy. So that's what I'm here. That's what I'm talking about today.
Nice, nice. Can you give maybe the people a little bit of your background just so we kind of know where you're coming from and your business expertise or what you got going down?
So primarily what I do is I'm the media director for a brand that it's called Hyper. It's essentially like the Nike of martial arts. We take pro athletes from all around the world, and we create inspirational media for them, and we inspire kids to want to do martial arts. For years, martial arts has always been a place that it's for losers and dorks, and it's for kids that have problems. They have ADD, they have anger issues, they have self-confidence issues. And so Hyper has been trying to change that around and actually do something cool with it, and showing how martial arts is cool. It's just as cool as skateboarding. It's just as cool as BMX and all those other action sports. So I live in a world where I'm always trying to inspire, communicate positive messages, and doing it through martial arts. And then that's my bread and butter. That's over here. And then we got this project here, which I'm building my personal outside my brand, where I just talk about to regular non-martial arts people. So that's my bread and butter, I guess.
Awesome. I'm gonna start streaming live. Give me about 90 seconds, and I'm gonna get people jumping on to our promo right now. So I'm just went live on Facebook Live, and I just hit start broadcast. So for those of you guys who do live streaming, you kind of know how it goes when it comes with these types of arrangements. It's intense, man. We got the whole studio here. We got a lab. I wish I could take a screenshot of this. I need something to show Snapchat of like the screens I'm looking at right now. So we're doing live live Ghost Codes profile reviews. The link is in my bio. You are on Ghost Codes and you want your profile reviewed on Periscope or from Facebook Live, go to Ghost Code Hack. It's a tongue twister there, Jacob. We got awesome executive Jacob Wolfman from Wolfman Media. He's the creative director there. He's the manager there. He's just blowing stuff up, and he's really taken the expert role of Ghost Codes, and we're going to give nothing but value to Periscope. So make sure you click on my name, click on the link in our bio, and join us on Ghost Codes right now. We got Ebony Stevenson, who needs to join us on Blab. Really appreciate that. And we're going to go into that right now. Just wanted to share the link with you. Again, that is bit.ly/Ghost Code Hack. If you want to know how to hack your business on Ghost Codes, and join me and this gentleman right here, Jacob Wolfman Media. If you don't know who Jacob Wolfman is, he's the king of Ghost Codes. He busted himself out of obscurity through a social media platform, still in early adopter status. I mean, he's expanded his network just like we all have. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. We're going to continue our interview and our broadcast live on Blab. See you there.
Well done.
Boom. Okay, cool.
I like it.
Cool, man. All right, dude. So now, all right, we thank the sponsors. We rush Vanna White off the stage. You know, Alex Trebek just got his first question, and here's what it is. I know we both have done some training on Ghost Codes, but can you very plainly describe Ghost Codes to like the average American? What is that? It is
a Snapchat directory. It is a place to find and be found on Snapchat. Because Snapchat is like, it's impossible for people to figure out what your Snapchat name is. It's always been a tricky way to get people to join you on Snapchat. So these guys came along and they created an app so you can be found. So.
Great, man. Great. So I was explaining to one of my influencer friend, her name is Diana Mae Fernandez. She is at a Dolls Mastermind, and she has a mastermind of women, and she coaches them on how to become successful on social media, take their business online. And she's been busy doing a 30-day intensive that she's just kind of been her head down over the last 2 weeks, and she's just missed out completely on ghost codes. And she's the one that's usually informing me about stuff like this. And so I asked her about ghost codes, and she's like, no, I'm not really on that. But then what I said is Diana, imagine 6 months from now when you go to the conference, because she's doing a conference in Paris. She just finished an amazing conference in New York City. She did that in less than 30 days, and she made 30 grand. If you're not following Diana Mae Fernandez, make sure you follow her at a Dolls Mastermind. She got some great value going out, and she has an event in Paris in July. And what she's going to do when she goes up there and blows it up, people are going to ask her in July, because it'll be popular, hey, what's your ghost code? And when they look her up on ghost codes at that moment in time, and she has, 10,000 hearts, 20,000 hearts, in that person's mind, her potential client, she is going to be perceived as an influencer, as an insider. There's going to be so much value. And that's going to be the difference between her billing that client at 5,000 and her billing that client at 20,000. That's the kind of power that we have when there's a new platform out there like this. And Jackie Mayo at Dining Happy is asking for Diana Mae Fernandez handle, and that is at Dolls Mastermind, a female mastermind that she runs in a virtual.
Cool. Yeah, you're right, man. Perception is everything. It really is. You don't know who people are on the internet. You see these vanity metrics, how many likes they have, how many subscribers, how many followers, and all this stuff. It doesn't really tell you the story, but even if you don't want to, you put in your brain, like, you think something about them. You think that there must be a reason they have this many people following them. And that isn't always the case. Sometimes it's just a matter of how the game works, and it's marketing, and it's tactics, and it's a game, really. So as far as I see it, I see ghost codes as, if you look at Snapchat as like a business, I guess, your story is so there's two sides to the business. There's leads and retention, right? You need to get leads, and then once you get them, you got to keep your customers. So your story is your quality of your content. That's your retention. And I can't help you with that. You need to just learn how to create great stories. And we'll talk about that another day. That's a whole different animal, right? That's like actually being a good, like having something valuable to provide to people and actually engaging with them, right? So we're talking about leads. We're talking about how to get people to even know you exist on the internet, how how to get them into your Snapchat world. And I'll tell you that once you get people into Snapchat, the turnover rate, the ability to close on a deal or a sale or get them to follow through with the CTA is huge. It's way better than email. It's way better than Twitter. It's the biggest thing I've ever found. People, when I ask people to do something on Snapchat, whether it's individual snaps or through stories, they bite. They will do it. Now, obviously, I don't sell $50,000 products or anything. That's going to be tougher. But just to do something simple like follow me on Twitter, or go find me on Instagram, or send me a picture of you having a fun day with your dog or something. Just little things. Doing little things like that builds that engagement, builds that relationship. But I'm getting off track. We're talking about ghost codes. We're talking about leads. We're talking about how to get people into Snapchat in the first place, and ghost codes is the way to do it. And if you don't mind, I can just keep talking my story here, unless you got questions.
Dude, go ahead, man. But before you do, I just want to maybe point out to our audience who's joining us live on Blab. We have about 50 people joining us live. About 14 are actually engaged in the platform, and we've got people that are going to watch this on YouTube. And what I want them to take away from what you just said is, I know you were kind of going off into your own,
I was getting off in a little.
That's because that's the power of ghost codes, though. You can literally grow your business right now. It's a free lead tool. For those of you guys who say you don't have enough leads, this gets so many million leads per day. You're just not working. You're being lazy. And the reason that we have people on this platform right now is because we decided to do this at midnight last night. And I just went on the horn and I called up all my influencer friends and I was like, look, guys, I'm going to go on Periscope tomorrow. I'm going to talk about ghost codes. We got some big stuff coming through the underground social media influencer pipeline. And I want you guys to be a part of this. And we got this stud in ghost codes. He's just figured it out. He found the matrix. He's Neo, and we need to just follow him, man. And I wanted you guys to really point out that he has a lot of knowledge that you guys need to pay attention to. So this is going to be all towards Jacob, man. I use a platform, but this guy is schooling me. So Jacob, please take it away.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate being called Neo. That's pretty sweet. I'll take it. So, all right. So basically, this is how I see Ghost Codes, okay? And I'll preface it with this. It's going to change. Ghost Codes is brand new. It's version 1.00 is out right now. So every time they come out with a new update, things are going to change. But for the time being, there's a land grab. There's an opportunity to get found on Ghost Codes and get ranked. Now, before I talk about that, I should backtrack and point out that Ghost Codes is pretty much a popularity contest. It's just who has the most hearts gets to the top of the food chain. Gets to be found and gets to be perceived as being the best content. So your goal is to get hearts. And there's a couple ways to get hearts. And that's really what it comes down to. And I've explained this to a number of people, and so I'll just go ahead and tell you like what the argument side, the other side of the coin is. People will be like, well, I don't like the game. I don't want to, that's not fair. The most quality content should be on the top of the food chain. And the thing is that like, yeah, but life's not fair. And I've never been on a social media app that is fair. There's always a game to it. There's always something you need to be doing to get better and to rise above the whole system. So it's either you play the game or be played. You get left in the dust because other people are playing the game. So that's just how I see it. And if you're down with that philosophy and you agree with it and you just accept it for what it is, then I'll share with you what I've been doing. So basically, there's a couple strategies to get hearts on Ghost Codes. There's actually a lot of strategies, but one of the most simple and mundane strategies, and I think Frank has actually said this in previous Periscopes and live streams and stuff. He talked about a 16-year-old kid that like just went through and just hit heart on every single person. And the fact that he hit heart, he got like those people got noticed of him, and then some of them followed him, and then he was able to sell them some stuff and build a following through that. It's really tedious. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. And I'm actually not knocking that. I think that's a fine strategy if you have if you can put yourself in that mindset. Like if you can treat Ghost Codes the same way like some kids treat video games, and you just sit there and you just go heart, 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 and just are like, I'm leveling up, I'm winning the game. Do it, man. Like when you're watching your TV show, just hit that heart button, okay? Just get as many hearts as you can, or give as many hearts as you can, and you'll get some in return. So that's strategy one. But everybody's doing that. Everybody that's realized it is doing it. That takes time, takes patience. My strategy just takes belief and not too much else. You just need to understand that it works, and it's super easy. So basically, instead of doing this all on your own and sitting there going heart, 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 you have to be part of a team, and all of you have to heart, heart, heart together. So I call these teams clubs. I call them Ghost Code clubs. And basically how the Ghost Code club works is you're kind of hijacking one of Ghost Code's systems called interests. So everybody, when you join Ghost Code clubs, you can you put yourself in a category. So let's say you're a business person, you put yourself in a business category, or you're a storyteller, you put yourself in the storytelling category, whatever. But then you have interests. You have like 10 things that you can explain about yourself. I'm into Snapchat. I'm into skateboarding. I'm into taking naps. Whatever it is. Secretly, some of these interests are actually clubs. And if you're part of these clubs, you're just following two simple rules. Rule one, if you know about a club and you join it, you have to heart every single person in the club. And then rule two is that you have to tell your friends to get in there. So let's say you are the 10th person to join a club. So then you heart 9 people. And then you get 5 of your friends to join. So the 11th friend hearts, then you get a heart, everybody else gets a heart. The 12th person joins, the 11th person gets a heart, everybody else gets a heart. And you see how this works. Suddenly, you're just sitting back. People are joining the club because they want the hearts, and you're just getting hearts because you join these clubs really soon and really quick, and then just rise to the top. That's pretty much how it works. Now, if you follow through with this, if you're thinking about this, then you're going to realize that at some point these clubs get too big, because eventually, let's say there's like 500 people in the club, the 501st person, they're not going to be motivated to sit there and heart 500 people, right? Because that's just too much effort. So they're going like, I don't get it. Why would I want to do this? So then what happens is a new club pops up. You have to hear about it. You have to know about it. You have to know who are the people like popping up with these clubs, and you have to get in them real fast. Because if you're like one of the top 10 people to get in a club that eventually gets 500 hearts, well, now when that club kind of expires or whatever, you now have 500 hearts to show for it because you jumped on it fast. So that's kind of the philosophy of Ghost Code clubs and how it works. And one by one, what I've been doing is every time somebody adds me on Snapchat, I say, hey guys, what's up? Thanks for adding me. I really appreciate it. Have you heard of Ghost Code clubs? And then they go, what's that? And I say, hey, this is what a Ghost Code club is, and here's the club, here's the rules. There's 2 rules. You guys remember the rules? Rule 1, you have to heart everyone in the club. And rule 2, you have to get your other friends to join it. That's it. It's just like a viral process. It just keeps going. And you build these communities and you network. So yeah, there's a side consequence too, I should say. Yeah, you get the hearts, you get risen to the top of Ghost Codes, but you're also taking the time to engage with people. You're also actually building communities, because here's what's cool. You teach people how this is done, and they teach others. And then when those people, that next level, when they learn about it, they're happy. So they're happy that you taught them something. So it's just like this constant game of win-win, win-win-win. You know, I'm going to teach you something. You're going to be happy that I taught you. And then you're going to get hearts for it. You're going to teach others. They're going to be happy about it. And it's just this awesome strategy. So I know I'm starting to ramble, Frank. So just like slow me down. Backtrack me if you got any.
That was phenomenal. That was absolutely phenomenal. So it's almost like you guys are taking multi-level marketing and social media and blending them in a way for everybody to prosper. There's no buy-in. There's no fee. It just takes time. It's just like, look, I gave you a heart me back. And it sounds like, we're in very early stages of a Ghost Code. I think a proper Ghost Code would be somebody like where everybody hearts everybody back. And it's really easy. Once you get a heart, I always just check whoever gave me a kudos, and I just heart them back, because I know the more that I give, the more that I get back. Real quick, we have Brenny Larson calling in. So we're going to have her jump in here. What's up to Patrick just joining us live? Shout out to everybody hearting each other on Ghost Codes as we're doing this live on Blab. Make sure you guys join our next Blab. What up, Brenny Larson?
Got to shut down one of the devices. He's all over the place, man. Hey, everybody. Heart everybody up who's on here. Put your stuff. Let's do it, man. I'm having fun.
Let's give Brenny some hearts, some props.
Hey, Jacob, I just started this with Frank. I really had no idea, but I'm having so much fun. It was relaxing last night, hitting the little hearts, but I went from, Frankie's like, you need to get in a different category. My horns went up, and I'm like, gotta show the boy what's going on. I'm like number 12 or 13 on spiritual right now. Woo! I wasn't even existing. Listen, Frank's like scrolling, and he's like, we don't have time for this on training. Is she the last one? It's like this one hot. I love it. This is like the new technology, the new Rolodex, and Frank and I actually were on live stream today because Facebook did the same thing with Messenger. Same kind of code, yeah. Messenger code, same thing.
Messenger code? I don't know about it. Oh, you mean the QR codes for Messenger? Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So let's just walk through then. I want to start a group. Let's do it, man. Everybody in here, we're going to show up. We're going to do a group right now, and then y'all show up and heart each other. How's that?
All right. I'm already one step ahead of you. There is a group.
I know that.
This is why I love Jacob.
There is a group. And Frank and I already discussed before this Blab started. Yeah, we got some echoes going on here. Frank and I discussed before this Blab started that we are going to make a club with this group right here.
Well, let's do it. We're ready.
Okay. But here's the catch. because I don't want this like replay. I don't want other people to watch it. I only want the people that are here right now watching it. So you gotta ask. You gotta ask Frank, or you gotta ask me on Snapchat, and we'll tell you the club. That's the rules. So you gotta ask
Snapchat and say, "Give me the rules."
You know what? How about this? Go on Ghost Codes and find our Snapchats on Ghost Codes. I'm not even going to tell you my Snapchat. You're going to have to go on Ghost Codes, download it, add yourself to it, find us on there, give us hearts, and that's how it's going to work. All right? So if you can get through that, you can download Ghost Codes, and then find us on there, which we're pretty easy to find because we're pretty high on the charts. All right, cool.
Let's do it.
All right, we got one.
I'm an action taker. That's why we get along. By the way, Frank, nice color.
Thanks. You too.
You guys, you're like so matching. It's cute.
We're like, he's south, male, young. I'm north, female, seasoned. We get along great. We complement each other well. I do feng shui, and we did his chart, and it's like, I come up with all these ideas. He knows I'm a researcher. He's like, when do you sleep? I'm like, sending in stuff. Check this out. And he's like, boom, let's take care of it. So find people you work well with, guys. Okay, so what do we do? I downloaded you. I'm ready.
Cool. Well, after this lab's over with, I'll hit you up with the code.
Oh, he's so secretive.
Yes,
and
that's the secret.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You want it to be secret because you don't want people to all be on this. Like, you don't want everybody to be on it because not everyone's going to heart. You want the people that are going to be action takers, that are going to go through the steps. If you notice what Jacob did, which is why I love working with this guy already, is he put steps out there. If you want to go down this path, you must take action. And we're not talking to the people right now that are always on blabs, kind of maybe cleaning their house, having some food, having the TV on. I'm looking for the person with the paper and the notepad right in front of them that wants to take some action, that actually has their phone out right now, that's downloading our snap codes, that are asking us how to get access to this exclusive group. I'm tired of having people kick the tires. Look, we're taking off like a rocket ship, and we're going places, and we want people to come with us. And the choice is now, look, you want to work with us? You want to roll with us? We got a bunch of value just like this coming, but you have to take action. I don't want any lazy people who are just kind of sitting in the background. We're looking for the A percent, the 1%, the A team, the varsity players. We're looking for everybody who's taking their game to level up. If that's you, join our codes, join our club. Follow us, reach out to us. We're really doing some good things and adding so much value to the marketplace, all three of us here. So,
no whiners allowed.
No whiners, definitely.
If you're a troll or negative or whatever, go find somebody else. We don't play that game.
You know what's cool? I haven't found I don't know if I found any trolls on Snapchat. It's like it's not worth the time. It's only people that
I love it.
It's great. People that actually like sit down, watch your story, they appreciate what you say, and they reach out to you. And if they don't appreciate what you have to say, they just move on, you know? So it's like...
Okay. So Jacob, to save time, instead of me actively going through this and searching, I can just wait. You give me my secret code, and then everybody will be in the group, and it'll be so much easier. I can just go boom, boom, boom.
You have to add the code as an interest on your profile. But I haven't told you the code yet.
Right, but I'm saying instead of me adding these one at a time over here and being distracted, you're going to give me a code. It's going to be a group, and it'll be easier for me to add all these people that way.
Well, yeah, that's the whole concept, right? So I'm going to tell you the interest. I'm going to tell you the code. You add it into your interest group, and then hopefully Frank comes back. And then you go in that interest group, and everyone else that's already in it, you just heart them up.
So can I ask you, when you're saying group, that's like where I put my 10 interests?
Yeah, so one of those interests is going to be a club. It's going to be that secret code word that I haven't said yet.
So if I want to create a club, that's exactly how I do it. I would get rid of one of my interests and name it. Thank you.
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
That's it. But you have to explain to people the rules, the 2 rules, because if they just add, then they don't give the hearts, and then it's just a waste of time.
Right.
So they have to actually give hearts in order to participate. And the act of them giving the hearts, and then they receive the benefits, and like a week later, 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, wow, I now have hundreds of hearts on the app. this really works, they'll be incentivized to keep doing it. Whereas if they just kind of heard about it, they'll add the interest group, they'll move on, they'll forget why they got hundreds of hearts. They didn't even understand it, and they fall off.
You know, it reminds me kind of like when we were on Periscope, like the Heart Tribe would do it. They put you in little groups of 4, and you'd have a 3-minute and under video, because who wants to sit there for an hour and a half? Y'all know that. And we heart each other 500 hearts, so it helped you. I'm not afraid of live stream, obviously, but there's a lot of people afraid to hit that start button. It changes your business because the right people find you. My personality, you can put a picture up and type all this stuff out. Oh, feng shui energy expert. But until they see this, I may not be your energy, right? I'm big, bold, loud, crazy. I have fun. I may not be for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I have a business partner who's real mellow, which wouldn't work for me. Because I like excitement, action, let's go. Like, I'm so excited waiting for the code.
Sure.
Like, I want to do this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy if you go on Ghost Codes and you read someone's profile and you're like, I'm going to give them money or I'm going to do something. The most you can hope for out of Ghost Codes is be like, I'll take the time to check out this person. And you actually have to see who they are. And then once you're on Snapchat, they actually have to, like, build a relationship with you. So, oh, dude, here we go. We got Keith and we got Frank's back.
Yay, Frank's back!
Yo,
Frank's
sorry about that.
Frank, let Keith in.
Check it
Come
out.
on, man.
My computer died.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I gotta always give Frank tips. All right, so Frank, what I learned from doing the Telesummit or the Lab Summit, you gotta make Jacob host in case you disappear so he can add people.
Nice. Great
Hey,
idea.
I go through all the pain and suffering, tell him, and he just goes, okay.
Awesome. Hey, well, we just had Keith join up. Keith, I just want to say thanks for being brave and having the courage to join us. Keith, what is your Ghost Codes profile?
It says on my screen that Keith can't get on because he's blocked it on a firewall.
I see the same thing.
Unblock that.
All right, I'm going to kick you out, Keith, and we'll have you come back in.
Cool.
Sorry, dude.
None personal.
Who else? How about, what is your real name? Ian Delores.
That's my virtual assistant, Iyani. She's helping us out right now.
We love her. Girl, you just keep giving me hearts, man. Or prompts.
All right, Keith, are you back?
It's like he's loading. He's loading.
We're doing live Ghost Codes bio reviews right now. So if you want your Ghost Codes reviewed, let us know.
I know I have a lot of questions from people saying, okay, so now, Frank, you get that little code, then what do people do with it?
You can download it directly from the application, or you can just load it directly to Snapchat.
Okay, and then...
And Keith, we can't see you.
There's people having no idea.
Oh, that's true. Let's go through the process of how that works. That's a good call. I've totally, it's over my head because I'm way past that point, so I forgot that. Most people don't even understand the whole thing. So, all right, so you download the app, right? So here's the app. Here's some profiles. So Chris Strub is going to get some love right now, even though I've already downloaded his code. But, oh, wait.
Love that guy.
Yeah, he's not going to get love because I need to do someone that doesn't have. So actually, let's do this as an example. So you see the checkbox here? It means I've downloaded his code, and I've given him a heart. Next to him is Jason here. I haven't met Jason yet. So I'm going to give Jason a heart. And then, boom. There's his heart fill up, and then I'm going to download his code. So I'm going to hit the download button right there. It's hard to aim. Boom. So now his QR code, his Snapchat code, got saved into my phone. All right. So what I do at this point. By the way, I should preface this because I know there's going to be a bunch of people disappointed. Ghost Codes is only for iOS right now. If you're on Android, just sit tight. It's coming soon.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's coming out in 2
really
weeks,
soon.
confirmed by Frank.
So, let me finish this thought here. When you
you got it. Go ahead.
When you save it to your phone, it's going to go in your photo gallery. So I'll hit my camera roll here, and then you just see we got the QR code in there. Now what I do is I can add it to my Snapchat. So I'm going to open up Snapchat. I'm going to hit my little ghost friend up here. Okay. Oops. Giving away my QR code. I don't want you to see that. I want you to do it on Ghost Codes. I'm gonna hit
You're such a funny
add
guy.
friends, okay? And then I'm gonna add by snap code. A lot of steps here. It's not that hard though. And then, so here's my buddy up here. I just added him. I'm gonna click on his name or his picture. It's gonna scan it.
Add by snap code.
And actually, you know what? Too bad for that guy. Let me try it again.
Add by snap code.
Well, shoot. All right,
Where's
so
that at? Where's your add by snap code button? I'll see that.
Jacob, you're Jacob Wolfman on Snapchat, right?
Add friends.
what? Yeah, I am.
Okay, add by snap code. Rock on. I'll do a training with my mirroring software, Frankie.
Nice, perfect.
Yeah. So add by snap code. Basically, you just click on their picture, and then it adds them. That's how it works.
Wow. This is awesome and way better than the way I was doing it.
Absolutely. So, hey, I want to welcome one of our very courageous, very awesome, and one of my really good friends. We got Pace out in Arizona. We actually had a meeting yesterday, and he is with Smart Market Show. Dude, let me introduce my friend here real quick. This guy is sitting on $1 billion software. He has got this older guy who's just, the only thing left on his agenda is to die, and he's just sitting on this gold mine. He doesn't know how to market his business at all, and he's bringing on Pace and Dallin, their partners, and they're working with me, and we're going to get their business marketed, and we're going to get him out there. And he's getting on Ghost Codes because he wants to promote his software, which is the best way I could describe it is like E-Trade on autopilot. And he's going to help the regular user who wants to invest in the market look like if we are up X amount, then we sell. If we're down X amount, then we sell.
It's a Tesla for the stock market.
Exactly. Love that. Tesla for the stock market. Perfect.
Ooh, I love Tesla.
Yes, everybody loves Tesla.
Vibration and frequency.
So
Sorry.
Pace, what is your Ghost Codes handle? We're going to look you up right now and give you some live
Smart Market
consultation.
Smart Market
Show. Awesome.
You're on Ghost
All right,
Codes?
Yeah, he's on Ghost Codes.
All right, let's look them up.
Let's check them out. Pace, are you on all the platforms, every single one on Ghost Codes?
Pretty sure the only thing we haven't hooked up yet is a YouTube channel just for Smart Market. We have one we could put on. We could put on Cool Trade's link into that for now, but we should probably create one because Catch is going down. So we need to create a YouTube account. Yeah, that's me.
So boom, there it is, nice and simple. Got your name. So I'm gonna drop the heart right now. I missed it. I can't see what I'm doing. Drop the heart right now. There it is.
Nice. I see it. The heart fills up with blood.
Yeah, fills up with heart. And to download his QR code. And
I mean, it would be kind of cool if it would just like straight up.
There it is.
They should have a button in Ghost Codes, just add to Snapchat, and then it would redirect you to the Snapchat app. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. So here's a little secret. If you're downloading in bulk, what I just showed you, if you're downloading a ton of them at once, hitting that checkbox is a good way to do it. If you just want to add someone individually, you can also just, it's a little secret, you hit the little ghost icon right here.
Okay, wait a minute. You just said like if I have these people all up, I can download all of them and add them all at once?
There it is. Yeah, so hit the little, hit the checkbox.
I'm going to do a bunch of them.
Yeah, just download them all. It saves those images to your phone.
So what you tap on the photo, and then you tap on the Ghost Code on the Snapchat button, and then it'll redirect you to Snapchat to their profile.
There it is.
And open in Snapchat, and then it'll
boom.
add. All right, perfect.
Yeah, you can do
Are
that.
you watching this?
Guys, so
I got a quick question for you, Jacob.
Everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Frank knows I need to make sure everybody understands the basics. So my question is, as soon as I add them, then what's cool about it is then it just turns into a ghost, so I can delete that out of my iPhone, so it's not using memory up anymore.
The little image.
So let me show you another trick here. If you go into your photos,
I hearted you, Brenny.
you check your
you man.
if you check your albums on your photos, there's an album in your photos called Ghost Codes that saves all of the ones that you've downloaded. So
okay, so it's
what I'm saying is, as soon as it goes, you do it, it goes to a ghost.
yeah, it means you've scanned it already. But
So then out of there and save my memory.
But you have
So
you
it's-
have to
it's in
go.
your phone.
You have to
It's
go and
in
delete
your
that
phone,
yourself.
But it created an album category for you. So if you want to delete them all at once,
Oh,
you
you're
can
so
you
smart.
could probably delete the album.
Yeah.
So go through, add them all, and then delete the whole album.
Yes.
Select all, and then you can
E
just delete the whole
squared.
thing.
There's 16 our minds working right now because there's 4 of us.
That's how it is.
I've got to interrupt. I've got to interrupt this programming to give you a breaking news from Ghost Code's headquarters. Literally right now, we've been texting them all day, knowing that we were going to growth hack their platform. I just got an email from the CEO and co-founder. I'm one of the first to get this email. I want to show this to you. Actually, I can't. I don't know if can I double tap the screen and show you the other way. Can I do that?
Do it.
Yeah, I can. Perfect.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
They
nice.
added that a while ago.
Perfect. All right here. So this is just came out. So if you're an OG, which means you joined Ghost Codes before May 15th, they're going to give you an OG banner or badge on your profile.
Yeah.
It stands for Original Ghost. This just came. So if you have not got on Ghost Codes, you have until May 15th to get on Ghost Codes, and they'll give you an actual OG Original Ghost badge added to your profile, and that's going to come with huge bragging rights. So that client you meet 6 months from now, they're going to see that badge and know, okay, this person is someone that's always in the mix, always in the know. So make sure you get on Ghost Codes if you have not got on Ghost Codes just yet.
Somebody needs to make a new Ghost Code profile, Casper the Friendly Ghost Code.
That's awesome.
I like it.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
this morning, Frank, we were just brainstorming and designing what the new site should look like. You know, to bring Cool Trade into the cloud and let people trade smart market on web and mobile. So we're gonna go ahead and just build it, and then if the big man wants to be involved, great. If not, we're just gonna build it ourselves.
Hey, I'd love to look at that and give you tips from a feng shui perspective for energy and business, what colors you want to use.
That would be so
I'd love to do that.
helpful because we want to appeal to people, and when you appeal to people, you got to appeal to them in different ways. And if you can appeal to them emotionally, that's number one. They'll always go for it if they appeal emotionally. So
Right here, baby, you and me, we'll work it out.
that's good. Lots of curves, and sort of off center stuff. Yeah, we'll totally do that. Not too.
You want
not too
water. People don't even know you do feng shui. It's shapes and colors and intention, but
It's all
water
stuff.
is communication, and it's all about things flowing. So you want to use wavy lines and blues and blacks. There you go.
Blues and
See how
blacks.
it works? Blues, blacks, and wavy lines.
Blues, blacks, and wavy lines. Write that down, Taylor.
Keys to
Blues, blacks, and
success.
wavy lines.
Taylor, Pace, you guys can always call me, ask Frank. I'm very approachable like Frank. We're just having so much fun. This isn't work to me. They say entrepreneurs are the people that'll work 80 hours so they don't work 40 for anyone else. It's like I played for 80 hours and won't work for anyone else because I can't. I get fired. They don't like my bossy personality.
Brenny, I friended you in the Vortex on Facebook.
In the vortex. You got it, brother. That's me. I'm in the vortex.
I friended you, so I'm going to message you. I'm just going to say blues, blacks, and wavy lines, and you can message me back on Facebook later.
And I will do
Awesome,
that.
guys. Hey, guys, let's get back on track. Hey, Pace, thanks for jumping in. And
No problem.
hey, did we look at his profile? We did, right? We got so great.
I think we
Okay,
did.
cool.
I can jump
Cool.
off, let other people
I'll
on.
tell you what. It's really hard to mess up on Ghost Codes with your profile. The only thing you need to worry about is to make sure that your QR code actually scans, because some people will. Let's explain something right now, because I'm sure this is going to be a problem for a couple of people. I don't know if everybody knows this, but when you have your QR code here, you can click it. Oops. You click it, so it gets big, and then you can actually save it. You hit the little button up here. You can save it onto your phone. That's how you upload it into Ghost Codes.
Yeah, we did the old-fashioned screenshot.
I only can get to this.
Click
What do you?
Click on your face.
Tap on the picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Then what do I do?
Now we'll hide that new notification from Ghost Codes. Hide that.
Hey, Stephanie.
See that little save button up there? The little up arrow?
Oh, okay.
Then you can save that to your phone.
Right
You're
there,
a brilliant man.
the Apple share button.
Yeah.
brilliant man, Jacob.
Cool. Yeah, we were doing the old-fashioned way.
I was screen and it turned out. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the problem with the old-fashioned way is that you might have a glare from the photo and stuff like that, and then when you upload it, it's unscannable. So you have to watch out for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were doing the screenshots, but then
sure, that works too.
Yeah, you're saying some people take photos of their phone from another device?
Yeah, people do that. They'll take a picture of a phone on a phone.
Justine in the house. Good girl. We got these students. This is a student who just jumped on, was it yesterday, Frank? Or the day before, Justine? Frank, you are muted or something.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's a little bit windy. Yeah, it's this week. It was this week.
And at first, I'm like, Frank, she's ahead of me. But we don't care because we want our students to be successful. But I am a little competitive, so he knew I stayed up late with Harden people last night.
Frank, I'll make room. If there's room later, I'll jump back in. Thanks.
Peace and love. Yeah. I'll see you on Facebook.
See you later, man.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Jacob.
Call me, Pace.
All right, I will. Send me your number on Facebook.
Guys, you can call from Facebook Messenger. You just click video or...
Keith.
Peace and love people in the house. Hey, Keith.
Hey, I finally got through.
Everybody,
hey, how you doing?
Prop it up, people.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Glad to be in there. Thank Frank. So awesome. I just followed you. Actually, I was on your Periscope earlier. I'm alpha male.
Alpha male.
Hello?
Can't hear you, dude.
I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hey, I'm on mute. Hey, dude, thanks for the support. I appreciate you joining us live, man. What's your ghost code?
Cal Worldwide. KALWORLDWIDE. I've also hearted Jacob. I've hearted Frank.
Thank you.
And I need to heart Brenny.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so go slower, and I'll type it in who you are.
So hold on, don't go slower, because how you're telling us this is that's the old school way. There's a much easier way to find you now on Ghost Codes. See his name up in the corner, it says Keith Lewis. Type that up on Ghost Codes, and boom, there he is. So now you don't have to tell people your complicated Snapchat username. You just tell them your first and last name.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have
boom.
I had a couple
boom, boom, boom,
boom,
boom, boom.
Oh, Kid became a white guy on mine. You're an old white man. I got the wrong dude.
Boom.
Look, he's even saying it. Boom. The boom face.
You're like, boom.
So Keith, I recommend actually on your Ghost Codes, go in there and add a little bit more, because all we know about you is entrepreneur. So I would list some interests, say things that you're interested in specifically. Because the nice thing about the interests is that, so like I'm into filmmaking because that's what I do. So I have that listed as one of my interests. And then when I hit filmmaking, as soon as it loads, here it is, all the other people on Ghost Codes that are into filmmaking. And then awesome. I have the most hearts, so I'm at the top of the list. So I am now perceived as the most liked filmmaker on Ghost Codes because I have the most hearts. So you want to go through and add these interests so that not only are you top of like a particular category, but you're the top of whatever you're into.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have a, can you? I'll expand my interest as well as soon as I can. I also wanted to go over the concept of the groups because I think that's a brilliant idea. That's something I can implement, or try to find a group or whatever. So can you just quickly go over that one more time? And I may not be the only one that may need a clarification.
Sure thing. So the Ghost Code clubs, there's 2 rules to the Ghost Code clubs once you find out a club name. The first rule is that when you join a club, you have to heart every other person that's in the club. The second rule is that you have to get other people to join the club and tell them these 2 rules.
So how do you know a club? Like, how do you access a club? Is it
You gotta know. You gotta know people that know the clubs.
Is it in your profile? I mean, is it a word in your profile or?
So, yes. So here, if actually in my interest groups, they're hidden within my interests. Okay. So some of my interests are real interests. Some of my interests are clubs. And I'll give you a little hint. This is free today. This heart emoji right here, that's not one of my interests. That's a secret club. Okay. Everybody that's in this heart interest, they're all part of the club. And so, there's a new one that just joined, so I can give him a heart. So they've all gone through and they've all given each other hearts because somebody told them about this club, just like I'm telling you right now.
So how do you enter a club? You would put that word or that symbol into your interest on your profile?
Yeah, so you just use it as one of your interests. So instead of saying I'm interested in business, I say I'm interested in the heart emoji, and then it's just a club word. So how the regular interests work is they just act how the app's supposed to act. You don't necessarily have to go hard everybody in there. But for clubs, that's the rules. So you grow faster if you're in clubs.
So when you put that in, then you would be able to click onto it, and then you will be able to see everybody that's in that on that tag, right? And then you would just heart everybody in that you see listed for that.
You got it.
And then once somebody else new comes in, wow, that's a brilliant way to get hearts. Wow. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
And I want to thank you guys. Especially, I want to thank Frank for being such a go-getter and also being so generous. The generosity in his sharing of content and sharing all of this new digital information. You know, it's really embracing. It's feeling love. People feel love. They feel like they're getting a chance to really access this digital disruption that's happening. And I just feel your heart and your spirit. And I just want to thank you for embracing us all, because I feel embraced and I'm feeling empowered, and I'm going to be tuning in to see how I can monetize my business and take the digital world by storm and be a digital entrepreneur. And I feel like with people like Frank, who is so open and sharing, it's allowing me to have a platform as well and reinventing myself. And I finally feel excited about something in my life. Thank you so much, Frank. I just met you. Perchance I saw you online and I said, wow, this guy is awesome, and I really want to follow. Thank you so much.
Are you in the Automate 2016 Facebook group?
I got Frank. Yeah, I got into that's how I got into the Automated 2016. I just got approved yesterday. This is awesome. Jacob, thank you for your information today as well. I look forward to learning from all of you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I'm going to let somebody else get on and get a chance.
See you in the group, brother. Frank, you want me to jump off so others can get on? I just wanted to get some clarification.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate that. Hey, Keith.
I'm going to type in, join the group on Facebook. We're all over it, man. We're having fun making money.
All right, guys. Hey, Keith, I'm very humbled by your words. Thank you, man. That really helps me, get it going. And if you're looking for a community of people that are looking to get their business not started, not going, I'm talking about fucking skyrocketed. It's an Automate 2016. I'm sharing daily tips 3 times a day on how to make that happen for you. Absolutely complimentary. If you want to work at a further one-on-one level, one of our coaching stuff, we have that for you. But for absolutely free 99, my freemium and my value add to the marketplace is educating people and bringing amazing gentlemen like Jacob Wolfman at Wolfman Media. This guy is big. He's coming in and spending his time working with us. He's the Ghost Codes guru. You look him up on any interest, and he's up there. And he's spending his time from networking right now. As each day progresses, this is gold. When you're on there, hearting other people and networking with other people, this is a gold rush right now.
It is a gold
rush. In 1 month's time, it won't be like this. But thank you so much, Keith. Anybody else, jump in. We'll do some live consult or live product, or live bio reviews from you. You got Jose.
How are you? I'm just connecting from Canary Islands,
Awesome.
Yes, I am in the kitchen right now. I sell hot dogs, okay? And I just want to tell you, Frank, thanks for this broadcast. Congratulate Jacob for that great app. You know, I started using Snapchat like 2 weeks ago. I have like almost 600 contacts. It's improving a lot. All my snaps are growing up a lot. Okay, we are doing a lot short storytelling things, and thanks a lot. I appreciate all you are doing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jose.
That's all I want to say. Okay.
Awesome. I love it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you, man.
I mean, I'm not in office, but this is my office. Is what I do, so I have to get in and say thank you and congratulations. Okay.
Cool. Awesome,
That's
man.
it. Thank
Cool.
you.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you on
Love
Snapchat.
the love, man.
See you on Ghost Codes and Snapchat.
Yo, okay. Hey, before I'm gonna welcome my friend Jeremy, who just logged on right now. Jeremy, what up? Welcome. We're gonna wait for you to load up. Hopefully your firewall is inactive. But I want to talk about my guy Jose, who was just talking on, and on the line. I really appreciate him because he is in the Canary Islands, like he said. He has a really popular hot dog joint. It's like everybody who goes there loves. He's got like all these kinds of reviews. Like he's just getting mad love, and he's gonna get his business marketed on Snapchat. So when he has his big old hot dogs come on and people are taking videos of their food, he's gonna have a filter on there that promotes his business. So when people download that video, share it on their Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, they're gonna see his geo filter in front of that, and it's just gonna be a way for him to engage and get his business up there. Jeremy, we cannot see you, man. I'm gonna kick you off, and then hopefully we'll get you back on. But anybody else, you're welcome to join. We're doing live profile reviews right now. Got Jeremy coming back. Jeremy, if you're having issues, you may need to restart your browser or shut it down. All right, anybody else can jump in at this time. We got 2 open seats for you.
If anybody has any questions about Ghost Codes, let me know.
Yeah.
It's what the beauty of Ghost Codes is actually it's pretty simple. Snapchat is a little bit more complicated than Ghost Codes. Ghost Codes is just a search engine. You just got to get plugged in, and then I'm just sharing one extra secret on top of the whole thing. I mean, if you're on Ghost Codes, that's way better than not even being on it at all. So at the very minimum, I would say just get on the platform if you're trying to get discovered. I'll tell you this. Actually, Frank, I haven't even told you this yet. I had a conversation earlier this week with Frank. He is one of, not Frank Salas, but Frank Donna. He's one of the co-founders of Ghost Codes. I spoke with him for about a half an hour, and he was telling me about some of the things that they're working on. And one of the things about Snapchat, what's up, Keith?
Hey,
one of the things about Snapchat is that in the future, or like, not everybody wants to be found on Snapchat. Like we do, we're entrepreneurs, business people. We're trying to build brands. We're trying to achieve something by building an audience. But a lot of people like being private. They like maybe watching celebrities, like watching brands, like watching their friends. And I call them lurkers, I guess. So for every one of us, there's 100 lurkers out there that are not interested in things like Ghost Codes. So in the future releases, those people are going to have access to Ghost Codes, and they are going to be able to find you. And maybe that's too complicated and a little trippy, but the point is that you're in a gold rush state right now. You're in a prime opportunity to be found right now because this app just got started. The user base is this small, and it's just exponentially rising, and they have so many plans of how more people are going to be coming in here, and you're going to get more and more and more people. You're going to have people adding you on Snapchat every single day from Ghost Codes. So you definitely want to jump on it.
I have a question. I have one more question.
Yeah.
I noticed on the Ghost Codes,
social networks.
People have different colors. Like it's not only yellow.
Yeah.
Other colors.
It was upfront about that, but it was really.
Yeah, they photoshopped it.
And like,
They just went in Photoshop and changed their code just to make it stand out. I honestly don't think you need to do that.
Monetizing like that takes all the fun.
I don't think you're going to get more downloads. I don't think you're going to get more likes because your QR code's a different color. But some people do it just to stand out. But that's just my theory. I don't know. So like you'll see here, like this person has like a pink one, but like I'm not really interested just because they have a pink profile. That I didn't even heart them or download them yet. Like I'm almost turned off by it. I don't know, me personally. So I wouldn't even worry about it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin Arrow is asking me if this is my application and when the Android application is going to be available, and that will be available in 2 weeks. That is confirmed by our boy Frank, the co-founder of Ghost Codes. And this is not my app. This is another Frank. So he's just my boy. I'm not a programming guy. I'm the early adopter guy. It's my job to know guys like the other Frank.
Yeah, Android's coming soon. So I'll tell you this too, iPhone people. Like I said, it's a gold rush. So if you got an iPhone, you want to get in before those Android users do, because once that Android user jumps in, is that your secret code?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. There's a club.
Autopilot trading. It's a flying money with a robot at the end.
All right.
Nice.
He just created a club. Boom. That's how it happens. So we'll see if people join your club, man.
Interest, right? And then, like, is there any like connectivity, like what you can do with that yet? Sort of like.
Well, so we're hacking it. We're hacking the system. These clubs are not supposed to act the way that we're
right. It's just supposed to be an interest, but really you're just saying it's a club because everybody with the same interest has a niche. It's like a password. It's like the secret code.
Yeah. So in the future, these clubs might not even work if they figure out updates to prevent these types of things happening. So for now, the next update's not for a while. So
they could pick up and say we have 500 preset interests, and you can pick from the list.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of ways they could do it. I've actually gave Frank suggestions because I want this ghost code thing to work properly. And until it works properly, you just got to play by how it works now. So I actually gave him some tips and some feedback on how I think that you could kill ghost code clubs. So even though I'm all about ghost code clubs, I'm also ahead of I'm one step ahead. Like, how do you kill them off?
That's what hackers do. Good hackers are hired by companies to find the flaws and let them know so they can patch up the leaks.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So hey, we have Luis here that says, what are some good clubs to join right now? The thing about clubs is that they're not advertised. Nobody wants to advertise their club. That's not how you grow a club. That's how you get your club either shut down or that's how you get your club, full of people that don't respond. It's not a good club. So you need to add myself, Frank Salas, or Jacob Wolfman on Snapchat. We'll give you the codes and we'll get you into the first club. Now, there's going to be other clubs all over there, and there's already other clubs right now. We're hiding in plain sight. We're only giving it to the cool kids. If you're watching this on our lab, there's less than 100 people that joined us live. Maybe a few thousand people will watch this by next month. But by then, the whole game would have changed. Like Jacob Wolfman said at Wolfman Media, this is version 1.000. This is just getting started right now.
No notifications coming from the Ghost Code app right now. Right? It's like there's almost nothing for them to share.
No, there's notifications on it.
I'm getting notifications, yeah.
Oh, you are?
There's a whole activity feed that shows you who's hearting you, who's downloading you, and those pop up on your phone if you want. I turned them off.
Oh yeah, if you get heart. Yeah, I see. So
but there's not much to the app. It's just either you get a heart or you get a download. That's all there is.
Yeah, you're not sharing content on there.
No, not yet.
So Lucha Luis is asking for our Snapchat handles. Luis, you have to use the platform and figure it out. This is for action takers. This is for people that just want to take that little challenging part, that little growth. We're weeding out our peeps. We're weeding out our tribe. If you don't want to put the extra 15, 20 seconds to do this one little thing, I don't want to work with you, man. Just to be honest with you, I don't want to be aligned with you. No disrespect to you, but we're talking business right now. We're talking about skyrocketing and investing time, energy, and resources together. I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't want to take that extra step or just fool around with it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is we're talking about ghost codes, and if you just skip going on ghost codes, then there's not much that we're going to be able to help you with in that regard. So you might as well just download the app and get yourself on there. It pays off.
Hey Frank, I just did your BitDo link. So I'm opted in for the Facebook notifications, and you own my profile now. So.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, By the way, if you want to follow everything that I'm doing, just go to bit.do/automate now, and I'm bringing you crazy great trainings like this. Unless there's anybody who else that wants to jump in and get a live bio review, we're going to shut this down, save it for YouTube, put this up. All of us are going to get a few thousand views over the next 30 days, and we'll probably get some business from it. So thanks for everybody for joining us live. Thanks for everybody joining us on YouTube, and thanks for everybody who participated. Brenny Larson, my boy Keith. Who else we had? We had Pace come in. Oh, hey, we had one more call in, Jackie. All right, last call in. We got Jackie Mayo. She's at Dining Happy on Periscope and social media, and what she does is she's called Dining with Jackie. She gives out amazing, just delicious food recipes, and she cooks it live. Yesterday, I was watching her live broadcast, and she had this chicken. And she was talking about, oh my God, you need to sear to seal the juices of this chicken. And I want to eat my screen. It was that good. It was amazing.
Hi.
Hey, Jackie.
What's good?
Hey! I can't get my camera to work, but the audio's popping up, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We don't see you. We hear you.
Okay, so this is my first time on Blab. I apologize for not, having figured out the tech bit yet.
No
but
worries.
I just wanted to say thanks, Frank, for inviting me to come on this Blab. And I just want to also say that, a couple of days ago, maybe like less than a week ago, and he said, Jackie, you got to get on Ghost Codes. And I did, and I can't believe it. I've got 105 hearts now from doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Frank, I don't know where we got 300 hearts from. You have to explain that to me.
300 hearts? On Ghost Codes.
It just happens. I don't know how it just happens.
Yeah. I have no idea how it happened, but then I also have a whole bunch of people who downloaded my code. I'm very, very new on Snapchat. I've been there for less than a week, and already, I'm seeing results. So I think it's great. I think it's great, and I thank you so much, Frank, for doing this Blab and also for telling me about it,
Jackie, what's your last name? I'm trying to find you there.
Meow, M-I-A-O, like a cat.
Jackie, whether or not you know it, you are in a club right now. That could
really?
all your hearts. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I know of a lot of clubs, and you're in one of them. It's actually kind of an obvious one.
Yes, that's me.
It says sexy.
And plus you're sexy, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm downloading the sexy one.
I was on Foodies, and then I thought, hey, I wonder what it would be like if I just changed the category just to see.
Do it.
So I think it's great, and it's I'm very grateful, that you guys are doing this Blab and getting more people just kind of in tune with what's happening on Ghost Codes. And it is true. You kind of have to jump in right now. It is the gold rush right now. And, Frank and I talk about this. I'm on Periscope. I've been there for 6 months, and I feel because I was kind of slow jumping in, and I was there, but then I wasn't really there 100%. And I feel like I missed the boat a little bit, but now it's getting on Ghost Codes and Snapchat. It's definitely just helping,
Yep.
Helping
Absolutely.
me.
There's always going to be a new app that comes out tomorrow, and there's always going to be the new thing you got to do and the new thing you got to do. But at the end of the day, when all of this is said and done, it all comes down to the bread and butter of how humans interact and actually building relationships and actually doing what we as a species have been doing for thousands of years, and just networking and handshaking and getting to know people and spending time and actually being real with them.
Yeah.
Don't get too caught up in the whole ghost code thing, because just hitting buttons all day isn't gonna drive sales. It's just one strategy to get that human interaction that you've been looking for.
It's just the next step in human evolution. All these apps are just different mutations.
Yeah.
It's different expressions of it. Yeah, for sure.
It makes total sense. Learning so much.
If I may, if I may interject, I want to tell you how I have not yet made money, but how I have positioned myself to make money. And I am in real estate. As you can see, here is my Remax thing that I have on my laptop. I love Remax. I love real estate here in Austin. As you can see, I'm here in downtown Austin. What I did is I looked for real estate, realtors, real estate investors, real estate investing. I downloaded their snap code. I sent them a heart and I said, hey, how's it going? My name is Frank Salas. I'm a realtor in Austin, Texas. I have real estate deals. I also have real estate investors that want to invest. Are you interested in swapping networks? That's all I said in 15 minutes. I sent that out to maybe like 200 people. About 80 people responded and were like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And some of them were the Remax, which means we get a more favorable commission exchange through that. So I haven't made any deals from it yet, but it's the summertime. And the next, for me, as a real estate agent, I make about 80 to 90% of my sales from April until about September. And this can be timely for me and my business. And one of my goals in my real estate practice is to sell at least 8 figures of real estate through this method.
That's awesome,
Cool.
man.
That's awesome.
Crush
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
$10 million, guys.
Are there any questions?
Dollars.
Yeah. Oh, and I just want to, anyone who's listening right now, I just want to say that Ghost Codes, right? At the moment, it's hot now. And it's so hot that I bought myself a new phone just to get on it because I've been on an Android.
That's a very expensive app.
I know. I just set it up, and you know what? It's growing. So you guys, if you're on an iPhone, you need to get on it right now. And then download all the codes of everyone here and hot them up.
Is this really right? Like, the top profiles only have 1,000 hearts.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only been out for about less than 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
that's going to change quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
Like, the top one on here has 2,000 hearts, and it's Ashley Ann.
yes, I know, Ashley.
Love my girl.
Wonderful.
Oh, let me tell you something else just to give you a little hint, Pace. If you're looking at the featured section,
Yeah.
these are people that are hand selected by the editors, so they're going to change next week. So they have low heart count. If you actually look at the categories, so let's pick comedians because it's a top choice here, and let's look. So you'll see the first guy has 1.2K, but the second guy has 1.7K.
Yeah.
And so it's actually who's ever in that first spot is just hand selected by the editor, and next will change out.
Yeah.
You want to, if you could somehow convince the editors, or the developers of Ghost Codes to get you featured, that is hands down the number one way to get people to follow you.
I will send some candy bars to the developers.
Yeah, if you can figure out that game, like you'll get in there too, because that works way better than anything we're talking about.
They can go on dates with their spouses and stuff. I'll do whatever it takes.
Do whatever you have to do.
I'll send them some laksa.
Sell your soul.
Send them some good food. Jackie, where are you from?
I'm originally from Malaysia, but I'm based in Seattle.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had some awesome food in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, that's what I focus on. A lot of
No
Southeast.
way you can lose out there with all the good food.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I'm trying to bring it all here to America.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking about featured accounts, there's a lot of myth, especially with my influencer friends. So Danielle Ford, by the way, if you guys are not following my girl at Danielle Ford with 2 L's and 1 N, Danielle Ford LV, she's in Las Vegas. Her snaps are amazing. She uses a platform, very, very, very well. I love everything about every one of her social medias. Follow Danielle Ford. That's my girl right there. And when we first started, she had less hearts than I did. I'm in the cool category, and she just overlapped me because she got featured. And what I'm going to do is show people how you can get featured on Ghost Codes without having any hearts. It's very simple, but it's also quite difficult. The simplicity is difficult, if that makes sense. And I'm going to walk you through how to do it exactly on my Facebook group, Automate 2016. If you go to bit.do/automate now, and that is all lowercase, bit.do/automate now, that will take you to my Facebook group, Automate 2016. And I'm going to walk you through it, share my screen with you, and show you exactly how I apply to be on Snapchat. Ghost Codes featured accounts.
Okay.
Nice.
How can we find you, Jacob?
Are you kidding me? Find me on Ghost Codes.
Jacob Wolfman, guys.
Yeah. At Wolfman Media is my Twitter handle. Jacob Wolfman is everything else. /Jacob Wolfman, Facebook, Instagram /Jacob Wolfman, Snapchat is Jacob Wolfman. It's Gmail, jacobwolfman@gmail.com, jacobwolfman.com. I don't know. That's my name. It's everywhere except Twitter because I couldn't grab @JacobWolfman on Twitter, so it's @Wolfman Media on Twitter. Well,
Awesome.
we just lost our host.
Yeah.
Oh,
Darn.
all right. Bye. He's coming back.
He
It's
went to go
always so
follow me.
Yes, he has the most dapper pictures.
So before we end this call, I see the question in there again because people are tuning in at different times. So again, what you need to do right now, if you want to learn about these codes and how to get into them, you just have to find myself or Frank on Ghost Codes, add us as friends on Snapchat, and then we'll get you in. We're not going to tell you the club names here right now because we just want people to actually follow through with this and be on Ghost Codes so that it works. Cool?